Now we got everybody's attention almost. I'd like to call to order the regular meeting session of the Paintsville Board of Education. First item on our agenda is call to order, which I've done. Second thing is to approve prior minutes. Do I have such a motion?
I make the motion to approve the prior minutes.
I'll second.
Discussion? All in favor say aye. Opposed? Abstained. Reports from our individuals.
We will start, Matt, you don't have anything this month?
How about some of the principals? Ms. Wells, you want to go first?
You got anything, Paul? You're good?
Did you include
I'm gonna talk to them.
the health report?
Yeah. Katie?
Sure. Since the last time we met, several events that have gone on at the high school, or at the elementary school.
And the
And the high school. We had the book fair. Miss Plaxico does that each year. We also had open house, very heavily attended. Our staff conducted data analysis, and I know Matt shared with you the work on that last time we met. We completed Red Ribbon Week. I'd like to thank Miss Bruner for her work on that in both buildings. We also had the 50th day of school, which is a big event at the elementary. We had our 50s day car show, and the kids dressed up in 50s attire. Fall Carnival was last Thursday night. We sold 446 tickets at the door. So we had that many paying people come in. That doesn't include our staff or their children. So it was very well attended.
What would you charge for a ticket?
50 cents. Sorry that I got your hopes up there. Because we want them to spend the rest of their money at the other booths. So. And then today, of course, we had our Veterans Luncheon, and we had 54 veterans in attendance. Some events coming up. The Tuesday before Thanksgiving break, we are doing our Grandparents' Day. We always wait until that week, and we say that we are thankful for our grandparents, because we have a lot of people in town already. And we do our Grandparents' Day festivities then. And we have been working on scheduling our winter session of map testing. We'll be doing that after the Thanksgiving break. And that's all I have. Thank you.
Just like Miss Webb said, we had a lot of stuff happening this past month. Event-wise, we did have open house. Ours was pretty good, not as well as elementary, but we did have a good showing for an open house for us. And then we had homecoming week. A lot of participation with students. We had the game that week, Red Ribbon Week. Miss Bruner did an excellent job. We had a wonderful speaker come in and talk to our kids. Trick or treat with PES. So we had a bunch of our kids come down, and they hosted trick or treat in the auxiliary gym for our younger students. And we always say her students love it, but our students love it even more.
How many of your high school kids came down?
Oh, I was gonna say over 100.
It was a gym full.
It was nice.
And they had music going. They were dancing. It was a great event between both
We
buildings.
appreciated it greatly because it rained us out.
Veterans Day was today, so we had a guest speaker. It was Van Ferguson, who graduated in 2007, and he was a Green Beret. He came in and spoke. We had a lot of veterans in attendance, and our choir did a wonderful job on the national anthem. And
They
then
were awesome, by the way.
They were wonderful. And our band did a military medley where they played the various songs for each branch. So they did a wonderful job as well. Our seniors have had a chance to attend a college fair and get a lot of information. We're getting those applications in. Lots of letters of recommendation being asked. And our juniors and seniors last week got to attend a health career expo hosted at the Ramada for those that were interested. And then our sports, you can see we've got a lot cross country. We had Anakin Sloan, he ran at state, and he was an academic all-state member. Volleyball, they were in the regional semifinals. Haley Little was a state honorable mention. Hope Oxshire got to play in the soccer Kentucky all-state tournament. Football is in the second round of the playoffs. We play Raceland. We encourage everyone to come out. We need a big crowd. It's going to be cold, but it's going to be a great game. Our cheerleaders attended K-Pause this weekend. They got 6th, so we are very proud of them. They competed in the in-game competition. And basketball season is starting. Next Thursday is Tiger Madness, and I believe it starts at 6 o'clock is what Coach Sloan was saying. And lastly, our academic teams, they've kicked off this month too, and they've been having some success. So a lot of good things going on at the high school right now. Thank you all.
Oh, did mention Van Ferguson? He flipped the coin at one UK football game this year, didn't he?
We did.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ms. Austin.
Everybody? Go.
Board members, thank you. We've completed 61 days of school during last month. As you can tell by our principal reports that we've had an extraordinarily busy month. Not rehash the things that they talked about, but there's been a lot of activity going on in our schools, and we're very thankful for our school community and our parents and our teachers and of course our students. Today we marked a very special holiday. It's Veterans Day. At the high school, Miss Austin organized a really nice program, and I know Miss Webb fed our veterans that were able to attend today, so we're grateful for that. Being a history teacher, I always like talking about the history of Veterans Day. It came about on the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month in 1918. It signaled the end of World War I. It was known as Armistice Day. 1954, President Eisenhower, who was a veteran himself, changed the name from Armistice Day to Veterans Day. And Veterans Day commemorates all branches of the military. The military men and women who serve and protect the U.S. come from all walks of life. They're parents, children, grandparents, friends, neighbors, co-workers, and are an important part of our community. Here are some facts. 18.2 million living veterans served during at least one war as of 2018. 9% of veterans are women. 7 million veterans served during the Vietnam War. 3 million veterans have served in support of the war on terrorism. Of the 16 million Americans who served during World War II, about 490,000 are still alive. I thought that was a remarkable number. And we've got a veteran in the audience tonight, and Mr. Belcher, I want to thank you for your services and everything that you've done for our country. And we want to say thank you to every member of the military that's sacrificed for our freedoms. Thank you, Board.
Good deal. You know, we never really get to talk as board members to each other or to anybody out there, but there's a couple of things I'd like to see us consider. We have done working workshops before, but I'd really like to see us work with site basis principles, goals, needs, finances, Joe, sorry about that. Something like that. We have done it in the past. I think it would be good to get everybody on the same page.
Okay.
If that's,
We can make that happen.
is that okay? I think Mike wants to know if he gets board training for it, don't we do? We do.
Yes, you do. In some work sessions, you do. That is correct.
The other is, I think your service has been long enough now that we can reconsider your contract. I like to do that. You know, we've had every year over and stuff like that, but I would like maybe you and Mr. Porter here to work it out. And this Mr. Porter unfortunately would say that if you work it out, the first year you're at the same salary. But
For the whole term.
Well, a lot of people
Well,
don't
Mr.
know
Smith,
You're correct.
he gets the
Don't
same
need to
increase as everybody else when it comes time. Is that right?
That's fine with me, and I appreciate the confidence, Mr. Ford. Really do. It's a remarkable place to be. We've got remarkable staff. We've got remarkable kids. I'm very blessed to be here.
Okay, we've had nothing turned in for anybody else. So we will move to our action items. A motion to approve monthly invoices, which I just about passed out when I saw it. We had almost $310,000 on bond and interest. So do we have a motion to approve them? I don't have the final total.
$510,794.51.
Okay, I make a motion we approve that.
I second.
Okay, any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstaining.
What we pay those quarterly?
The bond payments.
They're different.
And some of them are.
Yeah, big
Yeah,
ones.
I think another one might be, I think January, yeah, March.
We've got,
so-
this particular run of bond payments is the biggest of the year. And we were down, to be honest with you, we were actually less this time than we were last year this time.
Was it 700 some thousand this year?
We have a, a motion to approve the student code of conduct. Ms. Austin, you've done some very good work on that. There was one little editorial
Yeah.
change that I passed on to the superintendent that will be a part of that. Did anybody else have any discussion? Have a motion to approve?
I'll actually make a motion to approve that student code of conduct.
Second.
Second.
All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstaining. Item C is a motion to approve KETS, K-E-T-S funding program, which is basically one-to-one, and it's going down here all the time for our technology. How about that? We have a motion? Because it doesn't have anything down how much, because we don't know.
Right, it varies.
What was it last year?
I think we usually budget for general fund about 15, and I think they match at 15, but I think we got about 31, 32,000.
Do we have a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the KIT funding program.
Second. Joe, one of you.
I'll second.
Okay. All in favor indicate by saying aye. Opposed? Abstained. This time I'll entertain a motion to adjourn from regular session and enter into executive session under authority of KRS 61.815, KRS 61.810 to discuss acquisition or sale of property, section 1, proposed or pending litigation, section 2, and personnel matters, section 3. Do we have such a motion?
I'll make a motion to adjourn from regular session, enter into executive session under KRS 61.815, 61.810, discuss acquisition of property, proposed pending litigation.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor? Opposed? Abstained. We are now in executive session.